by Nephril Ezekiel.
Now we are going to read Kamala Das poem. Kamala Das poem, an introduction. What is the name of an introduction by Kamala Das? What is the name of the poem?
An introduction.
Introduction, sir.
By Kamala Das. Yeah. Now page number 84. All of you open the page number 84. Who will read? Who will read?
Sir, can I read?
Yeah, you read these portions only the poem. Don't read the whole of it. I don't know politics, but I know the names of those in power. Like that you read, and then you read. Don't write in English. They said every one of the whole of this poem talks about women liberation. How a woman is not given freedom. How a woman's freedom is curtailed. The main agenda of this poem is she tells in this poem an introduction that how her liberation is curtailed, that how women is not given freedom. That is the main idea of the poem. The whole of the poem talks about only one thing, that how she is not given freedom, that how her liberation is cut, how freedom is curtailed. 2 points only, that she is not given freedom and her freedom and liberty are curtailed. What are the 2 points?
She is not given freedom and her freedom and liberty are curtailed.
She means a woman. The whole of the poem, Kamala Das, an introduction, talks of revolves around only these 2 points.
Restrictions, limitations.
Listen to me. The 2 points that talk about this poem is only 2 points that talk about this poem. One is that she is not given freedom, that a woman in this society is not given freedom. Number 1. Number 2, that her freedom, her liberty and freedom are curtailed. They are suppressed. They are suppressed. That what are the 2 points of? I'll talk about it now. Who will read? You read from here. I don't know politics. Only the poem part of it you read. I don't know politics. Next, don't write in English. Right. Start reading.
Okay.
Who will read?
Okay, sir.
Read.
I don't know politics, but I know the names of those in power and can repeat them like days of the week or names of the month. Beginning with Nehru. I am an Indian, very brown, brown in Malabar. I speak 3 languages, write in 2, dream in 1. Don't write in English, they said. English is not your mother tongue. Why
Look,
not leave me alone?
Wonderful, wonderful. You are madam, you are reading excellently. You are reading excellently, but I am interrupting it. Look how, look, one point I will tell and I will, you are reading excellently. Your pronunciation is wonderful. What is your name, madam?
Sir, Sumaira Tehseen.
Wonderful, wonderful. Your reading is wonderful. But one, look at it. They say that you should not speak in English. Always the society puts pressures. The society puts compulsions on her. The whole of the poem that she is reading, written by Kamala Das, talks about how her freedom is impinged, how she is not getting liberty. For everything they put pressures, they put compulsions, they put hindrances, they put obstacles. They put obstacles. Don't speak in English, they say. They say this, they say that. If she wears some good dress, they say don't wear it. If she has a haircut, they say don't have haircut. And finally, when she wanted to get married, they send a like that. Now, yes. So please read again once. You are reading excellently. Please start reading once. I will not stop you. Now, I will not interrupt you. You start reading again, child, please.
Every one of you.
No. First one. I don't know politics. I don't know politics. From there you read.
Okay, sir. I don't know politics, but I know the names of those in power and can repeat them like days of the week or months of the month. Names of the month. Beginning with Nehru. I am an Indian, very brown, brown in Malabar. I speak 3 languages, write in 2, and dream in 1.
Who is this I? Who is this I? Who is this I?
Sir, Kamala Das.
Kamala Das.
Kamala Das or a woman? Or a woman? Kamala
Women,
Das
sir.
or a woman?
Women, sir.
Women.
Women. Have you understood? Kamala Das or a woman? Yes, continue. Read wonderfully. Continue.
Don't write in English, they said. English is not your mother tongue. Why not leave me alone? Critics, friends, visiting cousins, every one of you. Why not let me speak in any language I like? The language I speak becomes mine. It's
Distortions.
becomes mine. Its distortions, its queerness, all mine, mine alone. It is half English, half Indian, funny phrases, but it is honest. It is as human as I am human. Don't you see? It voices my joys, my longings, my hopes, and it is useful to me as cowing. And it's useful to me as cowing is to crows or roaring to the lions. It is human speech, the speech of mind that is here and not there, a mind that sees and hears and is aware. When I asked for love, nothing not knowing what else to ask, for he drew youth of 16 into the bedroom, crushed me, I shrank pitifully.
That's it. When she, okay, you read, I will explain.
Then
Yes.
Then I wore a shirt and my brother's trousers, cut my hair short and ignored my womanliness. Dress in saris, be a girl, be a wife, they said. Be embroiderer, be cook, be a quarreler with servants, fit in, oh, belong, cried categorizes. Cried categorizes. Don't sit on the walls or peep in through our lace-draped windows. Be Amy, be Kamala, or better still, be Madhav. So, what is his name?
Madhav Kutti, her original name.
Madhav Kutti. I am a sinner, I am a saint, I am the beloved and the betrayed. I have no joys which are not yours, no aches which are not yours. I too call myself I. In him, the hungry haste of rivers, in me, the oceans, the tireless waiting. Images are functional, not the deaf, blind speech of trees in storm or of monsoon clouds, or rain, or the incoherent mutterings of the blazing funeral pyre.
That is not from this poem. That is not here. I too call myself I. That's enough. From here itself, an introduction ends. This is not from this poem. Right. Now listen to me. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. You read excellently. The whole of the poem, listen to me. I will give introduction, then I will ask you, then I will start. The whole of the poem talks about women liberation. She says that she's not allowed to lead a free life. She's forced to lead a caged life. She's forced to lead a jailed life. She's whenever she has cut her hair, they said, why do you cut your hair? Be like a woman. When she asked for love, they got her married and sent a person inside her bedroom, and therefore it is to quench his physical thirst. So when she asked for love, they did not. They means society here. Always listen to me. In this whole poem, they means society. They mean society. When she wanted to sit on the see through the windows, also she was not allowed to see through the windows. They said, close the windows. Why do you talk? Why do you see? Close the windows. The whole of the poem talks about lack of women liberation. Lack of women liberation. It is an introduction. The title is Introduction of Kamala Das. It is not only the introduction of Kamala Das. It is an introduction of every woman. It is an introduction of every woman. How she is being curtailed. How she has hindrances. How she has obstacles. How she is forced to lead a curtailed life. Taboo-ridden society. The taboo-ridden society. All of you write this word. The taboo-ridden society. There are total taboos. The whole of the society is taboo-ridden. They don't allow a girl to lead a life of her own. When she asked for love, what they did, they have sent a person inside. They have sent a person inside, and he got inside. That's what. So the whole of the poem talks about lack of freedom to the woman. When she wanted to talk in English, they said, don't talk in English. When you know your mother tongue, why do you talk in English? Because they don't like her to get modernized. They don't like her to get modernized. The whole of the poem talks about not giving freedom to a woman, not taking away her, stealing her liberty, not giving liberty to her. When she has worn her brother's trousers also, they become skeptical. They said, why should you wear trousers? You should not wear trousers. When she wanted to talk in English, they said, don't talk in English. When she asked for love, they have sent a person. And she was not also involved in politics. She was not also involved in politics. Though she knows the names of the politicians, she was not allowed to involve in politics. So this is all. Women's freedom is curtailed. And it is not only mere introduction of Kamala Das, it is an introduction of every person. Always remember, it is not only the introduction of Kamala Das. Introduction by Kamala Das is an introduction of every Indian woman, where freedom is not given, where they are not allowed to speak in English, where they are not allowed to dress according to themselves, where they are not allowed to have love with anybody, where they are I'm both a sinner and a saint. Means she is ambivalent attitude. Ambivalent attitude is there. She is both a sinner and a saint. Means she is considered as a sinner. She is considered as a saint. That ambivalent attitude of a woman is brought out in this poem. This poem talks about lack of freedom to women. Liberty is being curtailed, and she is not allowed to speak in English. She's not. When she wanted to make love also, they have sent a person. They got her married. They got her married and sent a person to the bedroom, means to quench her physical thirst, because her love is not taken care of. The society has misunderstood her love as physical thirst. She really wanted to have love, but her love is misunderstood. Her love is misunderstood. She is not given love. Instead of love, she is being sent. And when she wears the trousers of her brother also, she was not allowed to. When she speaks English, she is not allowed to speak. Anybody would like to summarize? Then I will read the poem. Please summarize whatever you have understood. Summarize. It is not only introduction of Kamala Das, it's an introduction of every woman. That's from there you start. Am I audible to all? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Summarize. Hello?
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
sir. Summarize. Who will summarize? What is the name of the poem?
An introduction, sir.
It is written by?
Kamala Das.
What is the main theme of the poem?
It is about the women liberation, and women is not given freedom. Freedom and liberty are curtailed, but suppressed.
Next, when she wanted to speak in English, what did they say?
She is supposed to. She should not speak in English because she's a woman, and she has some obstacles, hindrance, and obsessed by the society. And she should not have the long hair. She should not have the haircut because she's a woman. She has to behave like a woman. Society has declared her that she follow some rules and regulations to be as a woman in the society. And when she asks for the louser, and they send the men inside her room to have to quench her physical thirst, but she did not find the love with him. So the society was not allowing the women to have love, real love. Twice. And whenever she wore the trousers of her brothers, and society denied that you should not wear the trousers like men, you should behave like a woman. And she's a sinner and a saint, sir. And
And they said, who is disturbing? And they said, dress in saris, be girl, be wife. They said means who is this? They?
Society, sir.
Society. Dress in
Yes.
saris, be girl, be wife, they said, be embroiderer, be cook, be a quarreler, be embroiderer, you do embroidering, you cook, and you quarrel with servants. They said they don't want her to get modernized. This is a very important aspect of the poem. The important aspect of the poem is they wanted her under tradition only. They wanted her to counter, they wanted her to meekly surrender to the traditions. They wanted her, they wanted a woman. The society in this, Kamala Das is against society. Kamala Das is against the male chauvinism. Kamala Das is against male chauvinism. Kamala Das is against what?
Male chauvinism.
Male chauvinism, male domination. She doesn't want male domination. They all say that be a good cook, be a good wife, be an embroiderer, be a good quarrel with servants. What is all this? Be an embroiderer, be an embroiderer, be a good wife, quarrel with servants, be a good wife. Means they want her to count out traditions, meekly surrender to traditions. They don't want her to come out of this traditional fabric. They don't want her to come out of this traditional fabric and get modernized. That's why they dislike her when she speaks in English. That's why they dislike her when she cuts her hair short. That's why they dislike her when she discusses politics. That's why they dislike her when she wears the trousers of her brothers. That's why when she dislikes her when she questions. They don't want a woman to question. They want a woman to be under the traditions, only guided by the traditions, not new at all. So this is what, now I will read the poem. Now I will read the, all of you write the poem. Hello?
Sir,
Huh?
what is taboo reader?
Huh?
You said the taboo reader. What is that?
Taboo-ridden society. Taboo-ridden society means all rules and regulations. All rules and regulations. There is lot of disturbance. There is lot of disturbance. I don't know why. Taboo-ridden society means all rules and regulations. Superstition. Superstition. Now I will read the. This is a confessional poem. Who is making noise, madam? Who is making noise? My God. My God.
Galaxy A20, please mute. Galaxy A20.
She's always doing like that only.
Please tell her. Please tell her. Now there is peace. My God. Yeah, it's a confessional poem and an autobiographical poem. Right out. It's a confessional poem and an autobiographical poem. Write 2 points. It's a confessional poem. It's a confessional poem. It's a confessional poem and an autobiographical poem. It talks about lack of women liberation. It talks about lack of women liberation. It talks about lack of women liberation and shows how a woman is forced to follow traditions, and shows how a woman is compelled, and shows how a woman is compelled to follow traditions, It is, next point, it is not merely about Kamala Das. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is not merely about Kamala Das introduction, but it is not merely the introduction of Kamala Das. It is not merely the introduction of Kamala Das. It is not merely the introduction of Kamala Das, but the introduction of every Indian woman. but the introduction of every traditional Indian woman. But introduction of every traditional Indian woman. Now I will read the poem. One more point. The poem is written in, it's a confessional poem. I already told you, it's an autobiographical poem, confessional poem. Kamala Das is a confessional writer. Confessional writer means who confesses her own feelings. She doesn't hide her feelings. That's why her writings have been banned. Her writings have been banned because she uprightly, she unhesitatingly expresses all her feelings, whether physical feelings or all feelings. That is the greatness of Kamala Das. Yeah, yes. Now start. I'll read the poem and you finish. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I will read the poem. Now listen, I don't know politics, but I know the names of those in power and can repeat them like she knows the names of the politicians, though she doesn't know politics. Not that she doesn't know politics, she is not allowed to enter into politics. Even nowadays also, now women are taking interest in politics. Now women are taking interest in politics. But even the number is very less. If you see in parliament and in assemblies, the number of the women is very less. Women reservation bills have come, of course. I don't know politics, but I know the names of those in power and can repeat them like days of weeks and names of months, beginning with Nehru. She is very good at politics, but she is not allowed to evince interest in politics. I am an Indian, very brown, born in Malabar. I speak 3 languages, write in 2, dream in 1. I am an Indian, very brown. She talks about a traditional Indian women. She talks about traditional Indian women. This is the plight of the traditional Indian women. The plight of the traditional women is that she is not allowed to get modernized. She is pushed into traditions completely. But don't write in English. They said means who said?
Society.
Society.
Very good. Don't write in English. They said, look how society is. Society impinges. Society doesn't allow. Society always fears that a women may get liberated and be on par with men. On par with men. That's why Kamala Das speaks unequivocally. She expresses all her feelings. That's why she was banned. Her writings were banned. She is a confessional poet. Kamala Das is a confessional poet. She writes in a conversational style, autobiographical poems. Her poems are confessional poems, autobiographical poems. And she writes in a conversational style. These 2 points you should write down in exam. She is a confessional poet, autobiographical poet. She writes in a conversational style. Don't write in English. They said, English is not your mother tongue. My God, they are scared. If she speaks in English, she may get modernized. She may be on par with them. That's why they tell her, they advise her, they order her not to speak in English. Why not leave me alone? Critics, friends, visiting cousins, every one of you. She pleads, why don't you leave me alone? Why don't you allow me to lead a life of my own? Why do you unnecessarily creep into my life? Why not let me speak in any language I like? Look at her suffering. Look at her suffering. She pleads, please allow me to lead a life of my own. Don't come in the way of my life. Me time. Allow me to lead a life of my own. Why do you unnecessarily disturb me? Why do you unnecessarily intrigue into my life? She doesn't want others to intrigue into her life, but others will not stop. That is how the social fabric is. That is how the society is. The society is such that they unnecessarily intrigue into her personal life. They unnecessarily intrigue into her personal life. They say, do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that. She gets agitated. She gets upset. She gets crestfallen. She gets totally lonely. That's why she makes a plea. Why don't you allow me to lead a life of my own? The language I speak becomes mine, its distortions, its strangeness, all mine, mine alone. It is half English, half Indian, funny perhaps, but it is honest. It is as human as I am human. Don't. She says, allow, accept me as a human being. I love to speak half India, my own language. It may be half Indian, half English, but allow me to speak a language that comes to me. Why do you unnecessarily intrigue into me? You see, it voices my joys, my longings. Longings means dreams, my hopes, and it is useful to me as cawing is to crows and roaring to lions. Let me speak the language that comes to me. Let me lead a natural life. Let me lead a spontaneous life. Don't intrigue into my life. Don't be an intruder into my life. It is human speech, the speech of mind that is here and not there, a mind that sees and hears is aware. Next. When I asked for love, not knowing what else to ask, for he drew a youth of 16 into the bedroom, crushed me, I shrank pitifully. She asked for love, but they did not give love. They got her married and sent a boy to the bedroom. And she pitifully shrank. Her whole physical body shrank pitifully. Means the society is making fun of her. The society is not really taking care of her. Her feelings are different. She wanted love. She wanted freedom. Love is synonymous with freedom. But they thought love is synonymous with sexuality. For society, love is synonymous with sexuality. For her, love is synonymous with freedom. But they did not give freedom. Then I wore a shirt and my brother's trousers, cut my hair short and ignored my womanliness. Then I wore my shirt and my brother's trousers. She wore a shirt and brother's trousers, cut my hair short and ignored my womanliness. She did not. She has ignored her womanliness. But tradition, the traditional people do not like this. They say, no, don't do this. Don't wear your brother's trousers. Don't cut your hair short. Dress in saris. They say, dress in saris. Be girl. Be wife. They said, be a good wife. Why do you unnecessarily try to get modernized? Why do you want to be on par with men? Don't try to be on par with men. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Be embroiderer, be cook, be a quarreler with servants. They say that don't wear trousers, wear saris, don't cut your hair, be a girl, be a wife, be in the traditional fold. The society wants a woman to be in the traditional fold. The society doesn't want a woman to come out of the traditional fold and get modernized. Be embroiderer, be cook, be a quarreler with servants, fit in, belong to cried categorizers, don't sit on walls or peep in through our laced draped windows, don't even look outside your house. Live in a closed circuit rooms. Because freedom is curtailed. Look at every level, freedom is curtailed. Her dressing is curtailed. Her speech is curtailed. Her looks are curtailed. Her whole freedom is being robbed. She is robbed of her freedom. This is the traditional life of a woman. That's why the introduction is not merely an introduction to Kamala Das. It's an introduction to every woman. No freedom is given. Don't look here, don't look there. Don't sit like this. Don't wear this. Don't cut your hair short. Don't speak this language. Love is love. When she asks for love, they do something else. On walls or peep through lace windows. Be Ami, be Kamala, or better still be Madhava Kutty. Be to your original name. Have your traditional name. Live according to a traditional life. Don't lead a modernized life. I am sinner, I am saint. I am beloved and betrayed. I have no joys which are not yours. No aches which are not yours. I too call myself I. That poem ends on a frustrated note. She says that she is both a sinner and a saint. And she says that she doesn't have the joys. She has only pains, and all the pains that a woman carry. This is a reflection. This is a reflection of the modern women. This is not merely a portrayal of Kamala Das' personal life. This is not merely a portrayal of Kamala Das' personal life. It's a reflection of Indian women who is curtailed. That is it. Now we will. Somebody. I want somebody to read the poem again. Once again, read the poem. Who will read the poem? Page number 84. Who will read the poem once again? Next, one more poem. We'll finish the class. 3 poems in one class. 3 poems in one class. Who will read the poem once again? Hello?
I will
Am I
read,
audible?
sir. I will
You
read,
read.
sir.
Read. Page
Yes,
number
sir.
80. Page
I
number
do-
84.
I don't know. Yes, sir. I don't know politics, but I know the names of those in power and can repeat them like days of week or names of months, beginning with Nehru. I'm an Indian,
Look.
very brown,
She's
brown in
good.
Malabar.
Look. She's good at politics. She knows all politics, but she's not allowed to even enter into politics. Right from beginning of the poem, you see the curtailments. You see the limitations of a woman. She has the ability to tell the names of the politicians, but she is not allowed. She is not allowed by the traditional society to enter into politics. Yes, continue from where you have stopped. Yes.
Days of weeks or names of months, beginning with Nehru. I'm an Indian, very brown, born in Malabar. I speak 3 languages, write in 2, dream in 1. Don't write in English, they said. English is not your mother tongue. Why not leave? Me alone, critics, friends, visiting cousins, every one of you. Why not let me speak in any language I like? The language I speak becomes mine. Its distortions, its quirkiness,
Here it is intriguing. People have become intruders, visiting cousins. Everybody advice. You see, advice is given very easily. Advice is given very easily. She despises advice. That's why she says, "Why do you give me advice? Don't give me advice. Why do you give me advice?" Visiting cousins, friends, critics. Leave me alone. Why do you unnecessarily disturb my personal life? Why do you unnecessarily get into my personal life? Don't get into my personal life. Yes, come on.
all mine, mine alone. It is half English, half Indian. Funny perhaps, but it is honest. It is as human as I'm human. Don't you see? It voices my joys, my longings, my hopes, and it is useful to me as carving. Is it is to crows or roaring to the lions? It is human speech, the speech of the mind that is here and not there. A mind that sees and hears is aware. When I asked for law, not knowing what else to ask for, he drew a youth of 16 into the bedroom, crushed me. I shrank pitifully. Then I wore a shirt and my brother's trousers, cut my hair short, and ignored my womanliness. Dress in saris, be girl, be wife, they said. Be embroiderer, be cook, be a quarreler with servants. Fit in, oh, belong, cried categorizers. Don't sit on walls or peep in through our laced draped windows. Be Amy, be Kamala, or better still, be Madhavi Kutti. I am sinner, I am saint, I am the beloved and the betrayed. I have no joys which are not ours, not aches which are not yours. I to call myself I.
In him, the hungry haste of
Finished,
rivers
sir,
in me.
reading.
No, this also you read. In him,
Okay, sir.
the hungry haste of rivers in me, the ocean
Ah.
tireless waiting. The
Okay.
ocean's tireless waiting means she wants to express herself. The oceans are waiting in you. The oceans are waiting in you means you want to have freedom. The oceans are waiting in you means you want to have that complete freedom. That freedom is her. Images are functional, not the deaf. blind speech of trees in storm, or the monsoon clouds, or rain, or the incoherent mutterings of the blazing funeral pyre. She says that her life has become very pitiable. Now, next poem, love poem for a wife. How many poems have we finished so far?
2 poems.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Ah,
In the last stanza, there is in him the hungry haste, right? Him
Yeah,
means,
in
so what does the word him refer?
hungry haste means
What does it refer?
a desire to express herself fully. A desire to express herself fully is that. A desire to express herself fully. That is enough.
What does him
desire-
refer to? Him. What does
He-
him refer to?
Him refers to she is on par with man. She is on par with man. She likes to be on par with man, which she is not provided. She likes to be on par with man. Okay? Now, love, how many poems have we finished?
2, sir.
What are they? What are they?
Enterprises by
Introduction, Kamala Das.
An introduction by Kamala Das.